I don't know how this sound. I'm about to go find out for y'all real quick. I know nobody watching it, but I like having my clips, you know. But I like having my clips, you know. Oh, that sounds good. But I like having my clips, you know. Oh, that sounds good. But I like having my clips, you know. That sounds good. That sounds way better than I thought. Back to this cornerback, face of the franchise mess, man. Let's see what we can do. I mean, we got, I think, 3 tackles last game, some big hits. But we let up 45 yards. So, just whatever, though. Storm happening in the DMV, man. The tornado watch. But it's gone, but it's still a tornado watch happening until, like, so it was 9 p.m. to say 7:15, but, yeah. Whatever. I ain't even feel like going out today. We're supposed to have the ring ceremony today, but this is like, I don't feel like all that. Like, I didn't feel like being out and dealing with all that. I need to actually work on my defense. So, yeah, that's basically what happened today. Went and babysat my niece. I babysat her 2 more times a week. Till I'm done. Other than that, you know, we chilling. Yeah, we chilling. We chilling. We chilling. I like this combo, you know. Gotta get them black and yellow jerseys on. They got me on Dotson, which is good, cause it ain't no Terry McLaurin, but they also, you know, knocked that out. That was a good play right there. We knocked that out. I know these routes, so. Incomplete. I would say, like, my guy's more of a safety kind of player anyway. Benji, you got cooked, Benji. I had to go save you. But he's 6'6", 213, so he don't weigh a lot for a football player. He dropped that. I got bailed out. I got bailed out. I didn't know what he was doing. I don't want to get beat, but I also don't want to, like. I should have picked that, but. Because I shoulder checked them. And they talking about defensive penalty. What we got here? I think this is the inside, set it back outside route. Well, I messed up there. That's me. Don't get cooked again, man. Oh, that's not even him this time, somebody else. Oh, he almost caught that. It was good coverage, though. What is this? This is just a walkthrough. Like, they're not even going full speed. Like, on the slants, they are. Everything else is just a walk. This is like walkthrough practice. Ain't that called the Wiz concept? Don't get cooked again. I know where my guy going. Oh, isn't it prevent a catch? Well, I have 2 more tries. That's my fault. I didn't even keep. I was just playing off. Alright, what's it? Rooney, first pick ever with this guy. He got one Nike Tech. Alright, so we playing the Chiefs. I think, no, we're not. We're playing the Panthers, ain't we? No, that was last year. Oh no, this is this year. We think we're playing the Panthers. Or the Ravens. Or the Bengals. Alright, so this is I think, what, 3 days after my wisdom teeth? Yeah. Monday. I can open my mouth fully. Still not comfortable though, because my gums are swollen. Once I go back, this stuff, she'll let me know, but right now I'm just taking Ravens. Alright. Right now I'm just taking the medicine I'm giving. I've been low-key slacking on it, but that's because I'm waking up 8 o'clock every day. So I'm 2 hours behind on when I should take my by antibiotic, but yeah. But pain medicine, the pain is really manageable. Pain is like a 2 or a 3 at best. It's hard for me to brush my teeth, but I can do it. I didn't have my regular toothbrush. I had a soft bristle, so it didn't feel as clean, but I know it was clean because, you know, I use a medium bristle brush for my teeth, but I forgot mine, so I had to go get one. I needed a soft bristle one anyway, just because of this. I had one, but I used it to clean my shoes. I got it from the dentist, and I ain't want to use it because we all like using soft bristle. But I use hard bristle, the medium bristle. Yeah, it's really uncomfortable. My gum is swollen on the right side. Left side, it's a little bit, like very little. Swollen a very little bit, but it's cool. It's alright. I'm fine. No, I'm gonna just leave it how it is. I was thinking about doing matchups by speed. First play, gotta run man. Fire run. This is a team we can run the blitzes against. There's always somebody not doing their job, bro. I got cooked, I can't lie. I got cooked. But can we talk about the block in the back real quick? Like, he was low-key getting away with that block in the back. Ref did not call that. Okay, we talk about the block in the back that take place here. So here we go. They're not running the ball. I could run a 10 for 2, but I ain't risking that over the middle. Ooh, got motion out. Jamin Davis with a tackle. It's second down for the Ravens. Ravens are on their Washington 43. Handoff gets it to J.K. Dobbins, and Dobbins recovers 4 yards for the Baltimore Ravens here. So it's 3rd and 8. Looking to gain some capital here on this drive against the nation's capital team. And Jackson rolls out. Jackson spins. Jackson gets the first down. Refs are going to call it a first down. Let's see. Does he get the first down? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I like the move he pulls here. I think it's a great move. He rolls out. He does a spin move. And then, yeah, he falls. I think he falls directly on it before touching it. Yeah, he's a good yard above, good yard ahead. Can we talk about the blocking scheme here, though? Look at it. They run 6 off. They run off 7 on the line. They all run out and roll out and pass. They got Nick Boyle, Mark Andrews, and pass. Right now, he had Mark Andrews over the middle, but that wasn't the yards he wanted. He wanted something better. Now, if he waited a little bit, you know, before moving, he would have seen that number 13 was wide open down the middle of the field. Now, it depends on how he throws this. Does he throw this to the hash? Because if he gets there, the DB is going to crack him. Number 7 is going to be there, split his head open. I really like the play here. The blocking scheme is perfect. They double team the 2 defensive tackles, giving Lamar Jackson a gap, a space to run through if needed. And which ultimately forced the linebackers to step down in their coverages. They slide back and they step down because they see Lamar Jackson moving in the pocket. And then just like that, he rolls out. And he, you know, linebackers being blocked off by 2 guys. So everyone else is just the linebacker and the DB. And he scores there. He gets the first down. And coverage is William Jackson III. William Jackson III there in coverage. You know, that's such a move. Lamar Jackson, under center again, takes a snap, hands it off to J.K. Dobbins, and J.K. Dobbins is going to be swallowed up behind the line by defensive end Montez Sweat. Great play there by Washington. The defense was ready. They've been expecting, I mean, they've been torturing them a little bit with the run game already in this game. So for them to, you know, make one play at a time, that's really important. Jackson, a screen pass, and that's going to get maybe about 2 yards. Great coverage there by Washington. It looked like Jackson's going to do a quarterback keeper, but he looked down the field. I think there was a bit of a mix-up there. He looks down the field instead of actually looking right to his right. He would have had them wide open for the screen pass from the jump. Lamar Jackson rolls out the pocket, and it's, oh! Jackson, it hit, and Jackson fumbles. And there it is, a sack for Nate Flood. There it is. Nice. Yeah, that's my guy. Nice. I'm just doing an analysis. I think I have it all. He lights up Lamar Jackson. Luckily, Morgan Moses is able to recover the football in time. That was just one of those hits that you just love to see as a coach, right? Your DB, he goes out there and he lays out a hit like a linebacker, a defensive end, maybe even your safety, and it's just beautiful. It really is. So the Baltimore Ravens ultimately go down and they're scoring 10. I think Washington might have thrown a pick there. So here it is, a new set for the Baltimore Ravens here. First down from the 20. Oh, and Nate Flood, he shed off the tackle. That was a great move by Prochet. Yeah, I know he's feeling that. I know he's a little upset about that. You know, you just go out there, you make a big hit, goes for another big one, and he gets shed off pretty easily there. So coach probably going to tell him to wrap him up next time. Lamar Jackson, quarterback keeper. Lamar Jackson, quarterback keeper. He's hit again. But he just saw it. He read the play just so perfectly. He just, the play that he's quarterback keeper, and he recognizes the DB, the wide receiver's not running an actual route here, just slides down on the play, hits the middle of the line, and just completely catches Jackson at the line. So it looks like we're going to have a jump on the offense. False start. Offense, number 78. So Morgan Moses with a false start there. So it's 2nd and 15 here after the good play by Flood. And that's a great ball. Looks like we had a bit of a mix-up there. I low-key tried to switch in zone before the play got snapped, but it didn't work. So I thought we were in zone. That's why you see me kind of drift to the middle of the field instead of catching him right here. Well, low-key, my guy Kendall Fuller could have made a play. That's on me, though. That's on me. So it's going to be first down Baltimore Ravens just like that. They're fighting for it. I mean, that's what happens when you're playing one of those elite teams. Guys that know what to do in every single scenario, in every single situation. It's a great play there. It's like a jet sweep, and they're going to get it off. And that one's going to get for you about 2 or 3 yards. He just went sideways in that one. Yeah, he didn't push it upfield. It was a great play. Jackson again. Heavy, yeah, they're running like a heavy offensive line there on every single play they've run today. So it's 3rd and 5. J.K. Dobbins has 5 rushes, but only for 13 yards. Washington's holding their own against him. It's Lamar Jackson that's the issue. 3rd and 5 here in the city of Baltimore. And it's a handoff to J.K. Dobbins, but he's wrapped up around the ankle. Great play there by Deron Payne. Initially, he breaks the tackle, the shoulder, upper tackle, but the arm slips down. He's able to grab. Wait, is bruh? Is Carson Wentz showing Chase Young how to break through? Are we serious? Are we teaching them how to pass? Money? Carson Wentz, money. Carson Wentz, money. You saw the whole season, money. So Washington is still down 10-0 here. It's a minute left in the first. Baltimore looking to go put their name in the scoreboards again. Whoa. Wide open. Oh, and it's going to be short. No touchdown. No touchdown here. That's reasonable. Wide open. It looked like he got it. They're going to go for it, and they get it. Washington goes down. They score 7. It's Baltimore first down. 25-yard line. Flooded coverage. The Washington's been running mostly man against this defense. I mean, they've been running a lot of run plays, so the pass game isn't necessarily their specialty. And Lamar Jackson is caught again in the backfield. This time, tackled for 3 negative yards. So Washington, they're doing great against the pass game for what the score seems to be. William Jackson gets his first tackle of the game. I like the way things are looking here. Jackson, hand off to Dobbins. Dobbins fighting for yards. Dobbins gets about 6. So what they're pretty much been doing, letting Jackson run the ball, and when Jackson doesn't move forward, they have Dobbins come in and get the recovery yards. And honestly, I like that move. It's good. It's good for business. Jackson breaks a tackle. Jackson gets the first down. So Washington, I mean, they can't afford to be running these deep zones like they ran on these third downs. It's not working, honestly. And Washington, I mean, they're just getting in the backfield. I mean, they're guys, they've let up about 40 or 50 to 60 rushing yards, but I mean, they're getting there. It's just about the bigger plays that are happening on the back end, that second down. Jackson snaps the ball. Jackson hands off to Dobbins. And Dobbins, just like we said, getting those recovery yards, gains 3. So he has 11 rushes for 21 yards. This is he's gaining about 2 yards a run, at most. 3rd and 9. Jackson rolls out. Jackson fumbles. Recovered by Washington. Is somebody Alexander with the tackle. So Washington, 2 forced fumbles here against Lamar Jackson. 1 recovered by the offense, and now 1 covered by defense. Where Washington just can't capitalize. It's that Carson Wentz guy. Carson Wentz is absolute garbage here in the video game. He's just not the best. Jackson rolls out again, and Jackson is caught behind the line once again. So Jackson seeing a little bit of that that shutdown defense here that Washington's running. The defensive ends have been the story here for getting a hold of Jackson early. Jackson hands off to Dobbins, then Dobbins gets right back to the line. So there we go. No recovery yards here. 3rd and 14. Washington looking to get things done. Mark Andrews comes across. Some motion. It's out of bounds to Patrick Ricard. Nothing there. Until Washington, another strong drive here. And Ron Rivera likes what he's seeing from the defense. The only issue is the offense. The offense isn't helping this team capitalize off of what's going on. So Washington works it up the sideline, looks for maybe about 10 yards. They're at the 43. So Washington has just shut down a few drives here against Baltimore, and Carson Wentz, it just hasn't found a rhythm here for the offense. And there it is, another turnover on downs. It's going to be Baltimore's ball again, once again at the 20. Tressway is having the preseason of a lifetime right now, punting these balls away. Jackson, and Jackson is stopped again! Jackson just can't. They keep doing quarterback keepers here, and Jackson just can't get anything. I mean, he's gotten shut down behind the line of scrimmage more times than he's taken snaps here. That's what it feels like. And honestly, I think Washington is doing something good here by shutting them down. They're only running 2-3 wide receiver packages along with the tight end. They need more depth in the passing game for their offense. That's what I would say. That's the only way you can really take apart this Washington defense. Because what we're seeing right now is that you guys don't know how to go against a defense like this, and you're sticking to a game plan that's not going to get you far. You're dependent on the failure of the offense for Washington, and that's not really necessarily going to work out. J.K. Dobbins, another recovery yard run, and that's going to be nothing. He gets about 4 there on 3rd down, so it looks like they were just trying to run out the clock here. Give Washington bare minimum time to work. You have to try and score here in the back end of the second half. The second quarter. Washington gets the ball. Nothing is done with it. So 15 seconds left here. Baltimore ball at the 20 once again. And there's Flood. Tackle for a loss. That right there, I mean, can we just go back and look at that? Washington called the timeout. They want another play. You know, they got their guys out there. They ran like a prevent defense style, but nobody can. I mean, they didn't come out like that. Flood just comes in, like just the way he gets through the line here. He lines up inside, parallel to Nick Boyle. The guard pulls, completely misses him, and the tackle slides in. And there he is, right there, wrapping up J.K. Dobbins for a tackle. This is the kind of defense that I expected today. This is the kind of defense we were looking for here in this first half. And then that's exactly what we got. So it's a handoff to Dobbins. He gets those recovery yards like we were talking about, and that's going to run us out the half. So Washington, down 7, Baltimore up by 17. Washington looking to win their final preseason game here, but it doesn't look like they're going to have too much luck on that end. The issue has just really been the offense. I honestly think the defense has been the staple of this game. Washington's defense and obviously the Baltimore Ravens defense is the reason why this game is 7-17 and not anything bigger, not anything larger. Ready, set, and we got some motion here. Yep. It's a pass, and Mark Andrews gets it. So Lamar Jackson's only 8 of 8 for 59 yards, which is not good. That means he's passing about maybe 6 yards or more, 7 yards a pass